Hi, I'm 19 Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Landry. We're looking at a pretty slippery Wednesday morning with winter weather advisories in effect from 12 a.m. Wednesday to 12 p.m. for tomorrow. We're looking at many counties basically included in this winter weather advisory except from Winneshiek to Richland County here. What we're doing with here is mainly between 2 to 12 p.m., 2 a.m. to 12 p.m. with conditions of snow showers obviously and gusts up to 50 miles an hour which can blow snow. So as we take a look at our impacts here, we're looking at not only snow on roads but reduced visibility. At times you could have near whiteout conditions, especially for southwestern Minnesota when you have these winds all the way from about 2 a.m. on Wednesday throughout the day, gusting up to 50 miles an hour. So if you are headed out in the morning, if you are deciding to travel in these conditions, make sure to take it slow as you are traveling, not necessarily because of the snow accumulating, but because of that snow blowing, reducing that visibility. That's especially the case if you are traveling more west and northwest here, where we're seeing the heavier impacts to roads, as that's where heavier accumulations are expected and even higher wind speeds that can occur. When we take a look here as far as that snow forecast, we go to around midnight here where we see that transition to snow. That begins to fall all through the morning hours. You might get a few flurries through the afternoon, evening, but you're not expecting any accumulations with that. For the cross area, you're right at that 40 to 50% for 2 inches of snowfall. Higher amounts up north. We already talked about how that's where you're expected some higher accumulations. So La Crosse, I have 1 to 3. 1 to 4 for those north here. You are almost to the higher amounts where that's looking around 5 to 6 inches possible, but I don't think we're there just yet as getting that as a confidence, and that's how much we'll see here. But either way, 1 to 3 inches, still slippery for those traveling for the holidays. We take a look at Thanksgiving itself at 28 degrees. Really the main thing here is it's just going to be cold for the day. We've had plenty of Thanksgiving and Black Fridays right there, but that's going to be the case for this year as well as Friday with clear conditions. Saturday, still working at snow in the forecast here. We're still 4 to 5 days out here, so there's nothing here to determine exactly as far as the timing, the impacts, all of that will probably be decided towards Thursday and Friday. But what I can tell you, our models are continuing to more so be in agreement than they were yesterday of the placement of higher amounts. That does include somewhat of the La Crosse area. So keep an eye on that. Nothing to be a caution or changing of travel plans just yet, but keep an eye out here on the forecast about more details for this weekend. All in all here, after those snow showers, we've talked about cold for Thursday and Friday. That's really going to sweep through into next week as well as you take a look at Monday and Tuesday morning in the single digits. So it's going to be cold here to start out our first week of December.